go ahead and call the meeting to order. Commissioner Chesney? Commissioner Chesney? We're I'm calling the meeting to order.
Excuse me, Madam Chair.
If all of you would join me in a salute to the flag and special recognition that this is September 11th. Oh, roll call, I'm sorry. I was just jumping right over the agenda, I'm sorry.
No worries. James Fewens.
Here.
Diane Vanderwell.
Here.
James Barnes.
Here.
Sarah Chirilacek.
Here.
Larry Chesney.
Here.
Mark Johnson.
Here.
Kathleen Taylor.
Here.
And Peter Gower.
Here.
So we have a quorum, and since Commissioner Chesney has me all... Commissioner Chesney, would you lead us in a salute to the flag and in special recognition of September 11th?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone. Next on the agenda is approval of the agenda.
Madam Chair,
Commissioner Vanderwell.
move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Gower. All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Thank you. Do we have public comment?
We have someone speaking from the other side of the dais this evening, Kevin Weisky.
Wonderful.
Madam Chair, if I may, with your approval, wait for my comments until we have Kim on the phone, because I'm here tonight to say thank you and acknowledgements to her and Lauren, although Lauren won't be here, if you don't mind.
Not at all, because it is an action item, so we'll have comment during that time. So absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Any other public comment?
That is all I have.
Okay, thank you. Number 5, approval of the minutes. A, July 24th meeting minutes.
Madam Chair,
Commissioner Vanderwell,
move to approve the minutes of Wednesday, July 24th, 2019.
is there a second?
Commissioner Chesney, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Item B, August 14th minutes.
Madam Chair, I noticed one small item on the August 14th minutes. It
I
says
noticed
that I opened the meeting, and I think that you actually opened the meeting. So I just wanted to make that clear for future reference. in those
I noticed that too. It's like, wait a minute.
minutes. With that change, though, I'm ready to make a motion to approve them.
Is there a second to the motion to approve the minutes as amended?
Commissioner Johnson, I'll second.
Thank you, Commissioner Johnson. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank
Abstain.
you. Abstain, all right. We're now at item 6, business of the day. Item A. Mr. Smith, would you like to read this into the record? Oh, you're waiting to get her on the line? Okay.
on the line.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Madam Chair, if I may tell you, the sound is not working on this broadcast.
Okay.
Just letting you guys know. So that, I can't remember the name of the, look at how much I've already forgotten. The recorder folks can know that, but anyway.
Do we have our, we're
Are they
checking,
back in
okay.
there? We can check? Okay, thanks, Chris.
So she cannot hear us then?
I can hear you, yes.
But everyone watching at home
Will
cannot.
not, yeah. So
We'll see what happens here.
they're checking. Right.
Do, 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 do,
So she's doing the Jeopardy music, yes. Yes, do you want to just,
Do we want to go for it, or should?
I'm going to ask council if the community cannot hear us, if the sound is not being televised to the community?
So long as the sound is being, I don't have a microphone, excuse me, Chair Jessica Prunty, for director. So
I
long
think
as
we're
there
back.
is a recording.
Okay,
That's fine.
Kim, they say we're good now. Can you hear the meeting besides what you're hearing through your phone right now?
Hang on 1 second.
Thank you.
So we're checking that the community can hear us through the broadcast system.
Sorry, Madam Chair, I cannot.
Still cannot.
But I think we are recording this.
As long as we are recording,
Yeah.
there's sound after the fact, that's all that we need to have.
Okay,
Okay, I think
okay,
we're,
thank you. All right.
thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to read into the record, Jeremy Smith, Interim Director, Resolution number 19-04 for the RPC, Resolution of Appreciation for the service of Kimberly H. Robinson as Executive Director of the Truckee Meadows Regional Planning Agency. Whereas Kimberly H. Robinson served as the Executive Director of Regional Planning from December 2012 to August 2019, and whereas Kimberly H. Robinson served as the Interim Director of Regional Planning from December 2011 to December 2012, and whereas Kimberly H. Robinson also contributed to the region by serving as Planning Manager at Washoe County prior to her roles at TMRPA, and whereas during her tenure as Executive Director of Regional Planning, Ms. Robinson provided effective and compelling leadership and direction for the program of regional planning and provided the highest level of technical and administrative expertise to the Regional Planning Commission and Regional Planning Governing Board. And whereas Kimberly H. Robinson comprehensively promoted close working relationships between the Truckee Meadows Regional Planning Agency, local governments, affected entities, and other agencies. And whereas Kimberly H. Robinson directed the coordination and management of a variety of complex planning projects, programs, studies, analyses, and educational presentations utilizing innovative and best planning practices to address regional land use form and pattern, natural resource management, infrastructure provision, and implementation of regional planning policies to address the unique needs of the Truckee Meadows region. And whereas Kimberly H. Robinson preferred the British pronunciation of the word innovative. And whereas Kimberly H. Robinson provided critical and detailed analysis and recommendations to the Regional Planning Commission and the Regional Planning Governing Board during numerous public meetings regarding the 2019 Truckee Meadows Regional Plan Update. And whereas Kimberly H. Robinson was instrumental in the coordination of stakeholders and acquisition of funding to complete the Regional Strategy for Housing Affordability. And whereas Kimberly H. Robinson directed the creation of a regional data warehouse and analytics to promote data-driven decision-making for our region. And whereas Kimberly H. Robinson led her staff and the agency with transparent decision-making, profound integrity, diligence, conscientiousness, and thoughtfulness, providing staff with opportunities for growth through considerate and supportive management. And whereas Ms. Robinson, fostered a creative and inclusive atmosphere in the agency office through the use of humor, snacks, and a cast of interesting animal hand puppets. And whereas Kimberly H. Robinson has consistently carried out her varied responsibilities with a focused and thoughtful approach and in a spirit of cooperation, has worked to serve the public, her colleagues, the Regional Planning Commission, and the Regional Planning Governing Board for the betterment of the region. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Regional Planning Commission expresses its utmost gratitude to Kimberly H. Robinson for her conscientious service and wishes her the absolute best in all of her future personal and professional pursuits.
Thank you very much, Director Smith. Do we have any public comment before the board takes action?
We take two, I believe Kevin Weisky would like to speak.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Commissioners, thank you very much. I wanted to come tonight when I saw the agenda. Yes, I still get the agendas. Yes, I still read them, and there's some passion there. And that's what really made me think about this. And the many, many years that I spent working with Kim and most of you, and we just heard a lot of whereas about Kim. And the same thing goes for Lauren, Planner Barrera to some of us, Lauren Knox to others in her professional side. But there's passion, there's true heart, there's an education that goes into this, and an understanding on how best to deal with planning commissioners, elected officials, the general public, legal from time to time. But there's a really unique person who can take all of those pieces and put that puzzle together and get it to work together week after week, month after month, meeting after meeting. And we were all blessed to have Kim as that leader. It really, I was kind of saddened to hear that Kim was leaving us, but at the same time, that's what good people do. They continue to grow throughout their professional career. And Kim, congratulations to you. The best of wishes for you and your future growth. There's a community out there that just landed you who's got a great person as a leader. So congratulations to you and to all my past fellow commissioners. I do miss you and I do miss my Wednesday nights, but I'm heading out for that glass of wine that I promised you I would do every Wednesday night. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Any other public comment before I bring it back to the board?
I have none.
Okay. Commissioners, any comments? I'll start with Commissioner Chesney.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank Kim for the outstanding work she's done over the years, and she's put an excellent team together to succeed her, and that's the sign of a true leader and leadership, and I want to thank her for her service.
Thank you. Commissioner Fewens?
Kim, congratulations. Thanks for strong-arming me into joining the Regional Planning Commission. It's been a great growth for me, and congratulations on all your future endeavors, and good luck.
Commissioner Johnson?
Congratulations, Kim. Sorry, based on all these platitudes, I'm sorry that I came onto the board one meeting prior to your departure.
I'll save you. Commissioner Vanderwell?
I don't know what to say, because it's, I had the distinct pleasure of not only working with Kim at Regional Planning, but I was also very blessed to work with her when I was a Washoe County Planning Commissioner. So all I can say is I want to thank her for, first of all, her friendship, and I'm going to thank her for just the education that she taught me through making me a better commissioner. And I'm going to echo what Commissioner Chesney said, that her, she's leaving behind a great staff. So she is a proven leader, and the state that's getting her is a very, very lucky state.
Commissioner Gower?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Kim, congratulations on your new position. You're certainly leaving behind a legacy of, really advancement of regional planning in this region. We had the opportunity to work together when you were at the county and I was at regional planning, and I saw the great things that you did at the county. And I've seen you and your staff kind of evolve regional planning over the last 8 years, and it's been exciting to watch and exciting to be a part of. So, like I said, that legacy that you left for this region is fantastic and something that we can build on and carry forward. And I look forward to seeing the things that you're able to do back east. So congratulations.
Commissioner Barnes?
Yes, congratulations, Kim. It was great to work with you. We're going to miss you. And like everyone said, I think you left a great staff that we look forward to working with here in the future. Thank you very much.
Commissioner Taylor?
Kim, I'm sorry I didn't get to work with you very much. Best wishes in your new adventures, and I hope somebody knows how to make great snacks and use interesting animal hand puppets in your absence.
And Kim, thank you for your leadership, your support, your tutelage to make me a better regional planning commissioner, and for what you did to ensure that all of the efforts of the regional plan move forward. Reno's a better place because of your leadership and what you are leaving behind in such a profoundly talented staff. So thank you. Director Smith.
Comments for Kim?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you want.
I do. Well, hi, this is Jeremy. Kim, it's been a great ride. It's really strange going into the office every day and knowing that you're not there, and then seeing that you're not there. And it's going to be really strange after this Friday when you come in and actually move the rest of your stuff out of the office, and then apparently I'm going to move in there. But it's just been a fantastic experience. I have learned a ton from you about what regional planning is, what planning is, because obviously, you know, I studied tree rings for a long time. So not necessarily, I don't think I could be where I'm at right now without your mentorship. So best of luck to you, and congrats. Thanks.
Jessica, do you have anything you would like to add?
Madam Chair. Kim, it's been a true pleasure to work with you. A day in the life of an attorney is not always filled with joy, but working with you and your team has been joyful. And I'm going to miss you dearly, and I think the entire region is going to miss you. And I can only reiterate what everyone else has said about your leadership qualities and the work that you've done here. It's incredibly impressive. So I hope to hear all about your adventures ahead.
Thank you, everyone. Kim, do you have anything to say before we take action? We certainly did not.
Okay.
Okay. So hopefully she's still hearing us. I'll entertain a motion. Commissioner
Madam Chair.
Vanderwell.
I move to approve Resolution Number 1904 and Resolution of Appreciation for the service of Kimberly H. Robinson as the Executive Director of the Truckee Meadows Regional Planning Agency.
Commissioner Gower.
Commissioner Gower, it's my pleasure to second, and I know there are a lot of others who want to make that
Jump in
motion
on
and
that,
second.
yeah.
So I think we're all on the same page here.
I'm sorry, Commissioner Chesney, I saw his finger go towards his mic.
But I am the
Chesney
senior
third.
here, okay?
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Thank you. The motion passes unanimously. Thank you, Kim. I'm hoping you're still hearing us, and maybe you're just, wiping your eyes because we're just so wonderful.
Thank you so much, Madam Chair. If you can hear me, you guys did make me cry. So thank you very much for everything.
Okay, thank you.
You've all been wonderful. Thanks.
Thanks. We're on to item B. Director Smith.
Okay. So resolution 19-05, resolution of appreciation for the service of Lauren Knox as senior planner with the Truckee Meadows Regional Planning Agency. Whereas Lauren Knox joined the Truckee Meadows Regional Planning Agency in 2014 and served as Senior Planner, Regional Planner 2, and Regional Planner 1 through August of 2019, providing innovative and informative analytical planning expertise to the Regional Planning Governing Board, the Regional Planning Commission, and the agency. And whereas Lauren Knox also served as a TMRP planning intern in 2013, working to build a spatial accounting of all planned developments in the region. And whereas Lauren Knox provided invaluable and thoughtful leadership and management of the 2019 Truckee Meadows Regional Plan update, whereas Ms. Knox managed the 2019 Truckee Meadows Regional Plan update, assisted with the development of text and mapping amendments to the regional plan, and facilitated TMRPA's review of master plan amendments and projects of regional significance as senior staff and a case manager. And whereas throughout her tenure with TMRPA, Ms. Knox contributed expert technical planning support to many efforts, including the TMRPA Housing Study, the Portland State University Urban Sustainability Accelerator Program, and the Regional Strategy for Housing Affordability. And whereas Ms. Knox also contributed a forum for many staff-level conversations at Stylings by Lauren, where you can get your hair done and an occasional strawberry thrown your way. And whereas Lauren Knox ensured that the staff representation on items that she brought forward to the Regional Planning Commission during her time with TMRPA focused on the appropriate issues with careful and thoughtful consideration of questions raised by the commissioners. Whereas Lauren Knox presented complex information in a clear and concise manner. And whereas Lauren Knox filled in splendidly when called upon as acting director at RPC meetings. And whereas Ms. Knox usually put up with our British accents, even though she hated them. And whereas Lauren Knox has consistently carried out her varied responsibilities with a focused and thoughtful approach and in a spirit of cooperation, has worked to serve the public, her colleagues, the Regional Planning Commission, and the Regional Planning Governing Board for the betterment of the region. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Regional Planning Commission and Lauren's colleagues at TMRPA express their gratitude to Ms. Knox for her public service as the Truckee Meadows Regional Planning Agency.
Thank you. Do we have any public comment?
I have none.
Okay. I'll bring it back to the board to, if commissioners have comments for Ms. Knox. She's unfortunately was not able to join us tonight, and maybe she can't hear us. Does anybody have comments for Ms. Knox?
Sure.
Commissioner Chesney.
I'd like to thank Lauren for the hard work that she's put in, and I think she was very beneficial in putting together the new regional plan update, and she'll be missed sorely. I truly believe that.
Commissioner Fewin.
Yeah, just want to congratulate Lauren on her new position and wish her best of luck. And I think it was Commissioner Peterson a couple meetings ago said if he's speeding through Portola, just to make sure to give leniency to any past commissioners that she was involved in.
Commissioner Johnson.
Congratulations, Lauren, and best of luck with your next endeavor.
Commissioner Vanderwell.
I say congratulations to Lauren, and it was a pleasure to work with her on the most recent regional plan update, and I think that she did a wonderful job, and I look forward to us having it approved and start working with it.
Commissioner Gower.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Lauren, I think, approached her position as a regional planner with an incredible amount of poise and a positive attitude. I can speak from experience that it's not an easy position to be in, presenting information to the Planning Commission, to the board, working with other entities, doing all the things that Lauren did. And I think she had the right mindset and approached it in such a way that really yielded positive outcomes for the agency and for the region as a whole. So she really should be commended for that, and I think she's going to do great in Portola. So congrats, Lauren.
Commissioner Barnes.
Yes, congratulations, Lauren. It was a great pleasure to work with you, and I wish you all the best in the future.
Commissioner Taylor.
Congratulations, Lauren. Best of wishes on your adventure, too.
Councilor Prunty.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Lauren, you were a true pleasure to work with. What a bright star. I know you're going to do great things in the city of Portola, so they should welcome you back with open arms.
Yes, and I too echo all that has been said. Lauren, you have been fabulous, and I know that this process has been arduous as you have shepherded this regional plan update through. And I know we'll see you when we do the final gavel of approval, so, because Jeremy's waiting for you. Director Smith.
Sure. Turn it off. Terrible with the mic. Lauren Knox is an amazingly good person, and it was really my pleasure to get the opportunity to work with her on 2 occasions, because she served as the intern, and she had to put up with me during that period. And then when she came back as a regional planner, I mean, she just really was a public servant that had the best interest of the community at heart. She was focused on justice, being thorough, super dependable, and Portola is really lucky to have her, so she'll be missed. Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you. A motion to approve the resolution? Commissioner Gower.
Commissioner Gower, I move to approve the resolution and all of the great things that were said about Lauren along the way.
Is there a second? Commissioner Chesney?
Nope.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Motion carries unanimously. We're now to item 6C.
Madam Chair, if I may, just a quick
Certainly.
update on those two resolutions. We plan to provide the recordings to both of them, so
Oh,
they'll be able to
wonderful.
hear everything
That's
that was said.
wonderful. Do you need to read this into the record?
I sure will. Learning my job. Okay, so for the record, item 7A item 6C for possible action, presentation, discussion, and possible action regarding the 2019 Truckee Meadows Regional Plan update. We have Nate Kusha, our policy analyst.
Thank you, Director Smith, Madam Chair and Commissioners. For the record, Nate Kusha. Team RPA, we're going to go ahead and walk through kind of where we're at in the update process and kind of what the next steps are to get this thing adopted. So with that, overhead, we have kind of a slide of our engagement timeline from now, actually previous to now, to adoption. You can see we did some Lunch and Learn series over the last couple weeks. We had 3 of those where we had a variety of stakeholders and public people attend. We served them lunch, gave them a presentation about the regional plan update, kind of what's contained in this new draft, and took any feedback, comments, and questions during that time. We also went to each of your local jurisdiction planning commissions meetings and presented on the update there as well, and got some feedback and let all the commissioners in the area know what's going on with the update. We're here tonight, September 11th. That's this meeting, discussing the update. We have on September 18th a community conversation. We're hoping to have a large turnout of that. That's going to be at the Discovery Museum at 6 p.m. We're going to have a presentation about the update. We're going to have some interactive kind of things to do, some different stations to get some feedback and public input on the plan and the draft. And then, hopefully, everything going well, we're going to take all that feedback and do any edits that need to be done to the plan. And we're going to take it back to you guys at 3 separate meetings, the 25th, 26th, and 27th, one in Reno, one in Sparks, one in Marshall County. And hopefully, everything going well, you guys like everything, then hopefully you'll make a recommendation to the governing board to adopt, and that will be October 10th for the Regional Plan Governing Board to adopt. So, other than that, we have some other engagement we've been doing. We presented to the realtors on August 15th. We talked to the Washington County School District, presented to them on September 10th, as well as BAN on September 17th. And then we've kind of had some separate meetings also to get some input. We met with the Reno Sparks Indian Colony on September 6th, got some feedback there. And we met with the Washington County Health District and Keep Truckee Meadows Beautiful today. And we'll kind of go through kind of some feedback we've received. So, these are the edits that we know so far we're going to have to do in the final draft. So we are putting together, this is actually outside the plan, but we're putting together a 2019 Truckee Meadows Regional Plan infographic. This is going to be kind of a briefer version of the plan to be a little more engaging to walk you through the major concepts of the plan. We are updating the table of contents. We're creating a table of contents guide to help readers navigate a little more quickly through the plan to where things are. And we'll also, we realize that we don't have kind of a list of the maps throughout the plan, so we're going to be putting that in as well. We have some edits from our discussions with the Reno Sparks Indian Colony. There is recently some land that's been acquired by the Reno Sparks Indian Colony, and a regional utility corridor actually runs through that land. So we're going to be changing the symbology of that just to recognize that going forward. We're going to be recognizing the tribal lands on more of the maps. It's only recognized on one of the maps so far, and after discussions with them, we're going to put it on more of the maps called out. And we're going to add some wording into our last section about the wider region people we're coordinating with to recognize that we are coordinating with them as well. In addition to that, we had discussions with Wash County Health District, and we're going to be putting some references into the Ozone Advance, or some references about the Ozone Advance program into the plan as well, some call-out boxes, things like that, just to recognize, help support that effort. And then finally, we're continuously working on the graphics. Shawnee Sousa is our graphic person, and she's continuously updating it and kind of getting all that finalized for that final draft. So with that, some finalization pieces. So like I said, we have that community conversation on the 18th. We're going to be taking all of the input from that, as well as our online comment box about the draft plan. We're continuously taking comments there. So all of that feedback is going to be incorporated into our final draft. We're hoping to have all the final comments. The deadline's going to be September 19th, so we can get around, turn that around into a final draft to give to you guys. That'll be complete on September 23rd in advance of those meetings on the 25th, 26th, 27th. There shouldn't hopefully be any major changes to that, so we think it's a decent turnaround time for you guys to look it over. It's currently available at truckeemeadows.org, the current draft, and once we finalize that draft, we'll update that on that website as well, and we're willing to provide paper copies if anyone requests them. So, with that, any questions, comments, concerns, feedback, anything?
Commissioners, any questions? Since this is a public hearing, do we have any public comment?
I have none.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. When we're sharing microphones, yes, go for it.
I have one.
Commissioner Taylor.
I'm sorry, Commissioner Taylor, for the record. On page 98, I think it's chapter 3, there was some changes recommended for the BRT language, and it's not in the new draft, and I'm just wondering, did you combine them someplace else?
Sorry.
Under transportation, I'm sorry, page 98, under transportation?
Yes, so in the current draft, everything should be updated with the language that we discussed with RTC and our regional plan update working group as well.
Okay, I thought I saw some changes for access to transit and including bus rapid transit language in one of the draft revisions, and I don't see it in the update, but you guys.
Yeah, so there's been kind of changing things throughout the process with our update working group, and so what we've landed on here has kind of been what's been agreed upon in that group, but we're willing to take any feedback if you have it. Great.
Just a question, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, thank you very much. We're on to item 7A, members and directors reports.
Okay, thank you, Madam Chair. Jeremy Smith for the record. So first off, Nate mentioned this, but I just want to make sure you guys are aware. We have been receiving periodically input via our input@teamrpa.org mail account, as well as on Facebook and through the comment box that we set up on the website. All of that input will be included in the packet for the upcoming September meeting, so you'll be able to see every single bit of that, and it'll be part of the record. In terms of, and also that will include any written correspondence we receive, or a summarization probably of the September 18th conversation is also in order for that doc. We talked about it already, but just to reiterate, we have the 3 Planning Commission meetings at the end of September. September 25th will be here in the Washington County Commission chambers. This counts as the City of Reno, because we're in the City of Reno. The 26th will be at the Sparks Council chambers, so that'll count for the City of Sparks. And then the Friday night meeting on the 27th will be at Marvin Picola School on Foothill Road, and that's inside the unincorporated Washoe County area.
Originally, all these meetings are now 6 o'clock because?
I believe so, yes. They're all 6, just to ensure that we were making sure that there was access after regular work hours for the public to attend. Okay. Yes. And the next regular RPC meeting following that will be on October 9th, and that's at the Reno City Council chambers, actually.
Thank you. Item B, legal counsel.
Nothing to report tonight, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Item 8 for possible action, request for future agenda items. Commissioners? Okay. Public comment. Do we have any public comment?
There is none.
Okay. Written correspondence.
We have none.
Motion to adjourn.
Commissioner Chesney, move to adjourn.
And, okay, moved by Commissioner Chesney and seconded by Commissioner Vanderwell. Thank you very much.
Nice to see you.
Get all ready for 3 meetings in a row.
Right.